Hello students, today we are going to talk about electronic data interchange or EDI. EDI is defined as the inter-process communication, that is computer application to computer application of business information in a standardized electronic form. Here the term standardized is very important. We know that business data was always being transferred between two business entities. But here we are talking about the exchange in a standardized format. So alternately, EDI can be defined as the electronic transmission of business documents in a standardized format between two companies. EDI is about doing business and carrying out business with your trading partners electronically. When we are talking about trading partner, we mean any company, government, department, or commercial or non-commercial entity with whom an organization regularly exchanges documents or formatted data. EDI covers mostly things that were traditionally done using paper-based communication. Talking about the example of EDI, we can see here in the left hand side we have a business company. In the right hand side we have another business company. They both are trying to communicate to each other. So what are they communicating? They are communicating types of business documents like accounting document, manufacturing document, shipping document, accounting document, etc. Whenever they are communicating to each other, they are using EDI. So all the documents which are exchanged between the two companies are done in standardized format. Talking about the benefits of EDI. The first one is that the transaction speed has greatly increased with the creation of EDI. The point is very obvious, right? Because EDI drastically reduces the transaction time by sending the transactions electronically where they can be sent and received almost simultaneously. Prior to EDI, the business documents were exchanged via either paper-based documents or an email attachment. In either of the cases, it took time. The second point says a direct transmission. EDI includes a direct transmission of data between organizations. As I mentioned, EDI is not facsimile transmission, that is, it is not fax, it is not an email. Both of these transmission types are in free format, that is, they are not following any particular standard. Therefore, generally, they require rekeying of the data into the receiver's computer system. But in case of EDI, the keying is not required and the data is automatically filled into the receiver's computer system. The third point says cut down the possibility of human error. EDI would also cut down on the tendency for human error. EDI eliminates this possibility because the receiving end is a computer that simply translates the message in specific format. As I already mentioned, in case of EDI, we don't really need a human being in the receiver's computer system to rekey the informations which are present in the document. So the information entry is done automatically, which is reducing human error here. Talking about the fourth point, EDI helps to control the expenses a company devotes to maintain the paper-based records of the business. Electronic transactions take over the usage of paper forms. It reduces the postage bills because of the amount of papers the company needs to send. The next point says expand the customer or supply basis. So after switching to EDI, it was found that the customer and supplier bases were increasing drastically. The next point says improved problem resolution and customer service. EDI can minimize the time companies spend to identify and resolve the inter-business problems. Many such problems come from data entry errors where EDI can eliminate many of them. Reduces the risk of lost data. The data is physically not available while transacting via EDI. Before the beginning of EDI, the data was sometimes lost through numerous steps required to conduct business because we were using paper at that time. Obviously, EDI leads to cost saving, reduction of employee hours in creation and handling of paper documents, and of course, it is providing higher security because the information which we are transmitting is less susceptible to any kind of interception or falsification. Hope the video helps. Thank you.